Alright, hey everybody, hopefully it works, the screen. I hopefully you got that down. But, before we start this video, I just want to say right off the bat that if you come to my channel expecting me to fake my opinions on shit, and to dumb down what I say or any of those other things, if you're expecting me to cater my content towards anyone in the audience, you're going to be sorely disappointed. My whole philosophy with this is I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, and if you have a problem with that, then get the fuck out my channel. Simple as that. So either learn to accept that people have different opinions, or fuck off. And this is the first June video. Well, the reason I said all that is because I've been noticing some people leaving comments on one of my videos. It's my Thomas Ligotti video essay saying, oh, this is really pretentious, stop being pretentious. I'm sorry, motherfuckers, but you don't get to control what I fucking say. You don't get to control what I fucking write. End of story. And besides, the word pretentious has been overused to the point where it no longer holds the same meaning it used to. Nowadays, the word pretentious just means anything that an idiot's brain is too small to understand. So, yeah. Anyway, and back to Tennessee, it's already 2 minutes in, didn't even start talking about this game yet. Another day comes by where I have absolutely nothing to do. Neat. Man, I hate not having the courts operational. Just after I got fired, gotten fired up to practice more. Still have to find someone to entertain myself. If I were to go home now, no doubt I'd end up bored out of my mind there. Mom is definitely too busy with work, and Aki is gonna be at his own club. Stuff like this makes me miss it being in a private club. I don't want to be thinking about this right now, I just need a distraction. Which is exactly why I decided to come here. Bird, mine, true. Wait, there's someone here with June. Alex-san, you came to here today too? Well, yeah, I did ask if it was okay for me to drop every now and then. Last time I was here, it's bedtime. No, someone else just dropped by to see me before you came here. Look at the guy next to June. He's a panda, which is kind of unusual. Pandas aren't all that common in Japan. They're mostly live in China and the neighboring regions. But it's not like they're super rare here either. Especially in later years, immigration does a nice job of getting a lot of different species that weren't common in Japan to show up around here. Really, Sora? I'm sorry, what the fuck? Don't bring your shitty Kingdom Hearts references into this. God, what a terrible game. Fuck Kingdom Hearts. Alex-san, this is Sora. He's my next-door neighbor. Neighbor? Bear turns to me. From the get-go, I can see he's avoiding eye contact. And tell me he's a standoffish type. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Some people just aren't comfortable talking to others immediately, you fucking dick. Hi, I'm Sora Kimura. Nice to meet you and stuff. Hi, Sora-kun. I'm Alex Michimi. I'm one of June's classmates. Pinna nods as I still glued to the floor. Yeah, I know who you are. You're pretty famous here in this school and all. Is that so? Awkward. Oh, shut up. Oh my god, you fucking... Who cares? Can't tell why this guy's an attitude problem for shooting me. Huh, I wonder, could it be that he has social anxiety like June and he's trying to... God, you idiot! Sora-kun, you should really try to at least look at him while you talk. Somebody was called out from it. The panel lifts just the ace from the floor, focuses eyes on me. Immediately got a reddish tint in his cheeks as he did so. Sorry, Alex-san, he's a bit shy. Fuck that line. That's so. Could've fooled me. The fuck does that mean? God, dude. Ugh. He looks away from me again, his cheeks turning to redder. Sorry, I'm not good at talking to people. It's alright, this sort of thing's a lot more common than you think. So, man, I thought you were some kind. What the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you, June. What? Behave yourself. Eh? What did I do? What did you do? You dense motherfucker. I'm sorry, Alex-san can be a little dense sometimes. Wow, thanks, June. Basically said it for me. But what? I'm dense? Seriously, what did I do? Bruh, what did you do? Are you fucking retarded? It's alright. Just laid that one coming. Alex-san, you say you thought someone was a clue because he was having a hard time talking to you. It just made him more self-conscious. Oh, really? I'm sorry, I totally didn't mean to. Jeez, I'm not used to being lectured by June of all people. Like I said, it's alright. Glad he's not mad at me about it. Honestly, if I was in this dude's situation, I'd be fucking pissed. I know this probably sounds weird, but like, God, just imagine you're socially anxious, and then this fucking prick comes up to you and says that yeah, fuck that. Because I really am a little dense sometimes, so no shit. No kidding. I'll agree with you all I want, motherfucker. Don't say something so agreeable. Alright, let it go this time. As if you had a choice. Okay, who are you? What you done with normally make June? Fuck off, Alex. Oh my god, this character. Oh my god. Just because someone doesn't act a certain way usually doesn't mean that's the entirety of their fucking personality, you dipshit. Try and just laugh me off. We got more current as time passes by. Yeah, that's what happens when you become friends. Especially with what happened at his fucking piano concert and you basically shared him up and all that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that creates a bit of comfortableness with you. I'm no longer sure that's a good thing. It is a good thing. Trust me. Social anxiety is a bitch. I'll just let that go for now. By the way, Sora-kun, I've never seen you around school before. You a transfer student like junior or freshman? The latter, although I'm also new in town. My family only moved here from Hokkaido a few months ago. That's like way up north, there in Japan. I don't know. But like, I think it's like up northern area. Like it's more country. Oh, that's what was it like at Hokkaido? There was a lot of snow. Kind of miss it. Most of all, I miss the ice hockey. Nice. Put two and two together. Seriously, don't know what ice hockey is? Not really. I don't pay much attention to other sports, or well, at least assume it's a sport like Olympic skating. It's, how can I even explain ice hockey to someone who's never heard about it? I wouldn't even bother with it. Yeah, that's mean. Just being honest, if you don't pay attention to sports in the first place, why would you pay attention if you try to explain hockey to you? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I hate the fact that he's right. Wow, he's right, because... You hate the fact he's right because he's poking holes in your dipshit persona that you... Yeah, let it slide this time, smart ass. Well, I'm just telling the truth. Say so. By the way, Sora-kun, if you don't mind me asking, why did your family move here in the first place? Saitama is not exactly the closest place to Hokkaido. Yeah, if I remember the geography shit I looked at, like they're pretty far apart. They're really far apart. Parents wanted me to get into good high school, so I had a better chance at college. Since Saitama is one of the best high schools and one of the best colleges in the country, I decided this place would make more sense to move to. Yes, that makes sense, although I think the warm climate can't have been easy to get used to. Yeah, tell me about it. It's a real bitch over here. Still feel like I'm wearing too many clothes when I come to school. Oh yeah, our school's pretty rigid with uniform over here. Only allowed to drop the blazer in the summer. It's not just the blazer for me to walking around shirtless. That's how hot this place is to me. Oh, ouch, that can't be good. What a minute, aren't our classrooms air conditioned? Yeah, about that. Air conditioning system in Sora-kun's classroom broke 2 weeks ago. They still got around to fixing it. Oh. Oh god, I think I understand your pain now. God, am I seriously the only person that tries and god, whatever. I guess I'm just so used to writing that I'm more easily equipped to do the empathy thing. Because the way I write is like very similar to method acting. I try and put myself in the character's mind worldview for extended periods of time. Pen aside, upon a closer look, I realized that his fur turned matted, no doubt from sweat. You don't. You really, really don't. Sorry. Poor fella. Anyways, much like the air conditioning room, I was asked to run to the merits after class. I only came by to give you the package. Oh, so you're going already? Yeah, otherwise I end up being late. Okay then, thanks again, Sora-kun. Don't mention it. Yeah, Basket obviously named this character Sora because of Kingdom Hearts. God, I hate that series. It's so fucking stupid. One of the most impressive things to me about this VN is just the fact that Basket's first English isn't his first language, and the fact that he writes this well at times, he writes as well as he does at times in this. It's fucking impressive. It is genuinely impressive to me. It's one of the things that I will always respect a lot more. Turns to me, his eyes immediately dart into the floor. So Carl Jr. nervous around me. Put two and two together, dumbass. They're neighbors. It was a pleasure meeting you, Alex Senpai. Ew. Senpai, you don't really have to call me that. I guess you should call me son like you did with June. It's true, Alex-san is nowhere near reliable enough to be called that. Do you have a grudge against me or something? No, why? The fact that you can criticize me so endlessly really scares me. Forget it. Anyway, it was nice meeting you, Sora-kun. There are my words, the pen in his eyes finally lifted me at mine, flashing me a bright smile. Yeah, it was. Oh boy. Those words said, the bear walks out of the closet with a glance back. That guy's really something. No, you're really something. My god, a dude has issues talking to people, and your first thought is, oh, you almost made me think you were delinquent. Fuck off, dude. Yeah, Sora-kun really is a nice guy. Not where he's going with this, but I guess I'll accept it. Shut the fuck up. By the way, what's this package that he came by to draw for you? No, we're talking about some games, and Sora-kun offered to lend me his Play System Viva. There was a game in it that I really wanted to play, but I didn't have the money to buy the console. Wow, that's awfully nice of him. Like I said, he's a really nice guy. I really don't know what to do with, like, Jun's voice, considering what we learn later on about, like, this like, innocent persona. I don't know what I'm doing, but... Well, I shouldn't say anything. Spoilers. No fucking shit! Wait, this reminds me, didn't I promise to lend you my console a while back? Jeez, I really forget about this kind of thing. What game was it they wanted to play? The new Monster Tamer game? Oh, hello, Xylon. I see. Hello, buddy. I see that you entered my visual novels. I see. Cool. Fucking Monster Tamer, my god. Here's the best one ever released, so I'm really dying to play it. Really? You want to see Malzeno again, dude? You wanted to see Malzeno, and yeah, cool. Hi, Zil. I'm glad you decided to join this VN's cast. Hello. I've never played that franchise before. Is it any good? Literally me. I've never played it. I like hardcore equipment grinding and multiplayer gaming. Pass. Too bad. Could have been fun if the two of us played together. Not really into mandatory grinding. Yeah, because you're against work in general. Exactly. Any reason I can never get into Moe's. Anyway, what brought you today, Alex-san? Well, me, nothing much. Just felt like chatting for a bit. Did you want to watch me play again? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the reasons I came by. I really enjoyed watching you last time. Thanks, I really enjoyed playing for you too. Talk about an earnest guy. How have you been feeling though? You're not pushing yourself, are you? This conversation again, I thought we already gone over this. We have, I just wanted to check up on you. Fine, I was fine last time, I'm still fine today. You don't have to worry so much. Seriously don't, it's annoying. Message received. I thought I could promote that without upsetting him. Miss June really hates having people fuss over him like that. By the way, do you have any idea when that Atagawa guy is going to be playing the competition? Oh god, I remember that now. Fucking hell. Didn't he play like some insanely complex piece of List, which, that's every piece by List, honestly. The dude was fucking insane. So I'm not really surprised. But like, Christ. One thing that I really try and do with my voices is that, like with June, like for me, like, okay, a bit of a thing. If you if you're spoiler, if you haven't played this before and you're looking out for spoilers, skip ahead some. But basically, thing with June is that his innocent exterior and all that is obviously hiding his genuine personality, and the thing with the voicing of that that's going to be hard to do is like trying to find out a voice that would be his genuine personality and not this front he puts up. Because the one I'm giving him, like this one, like no, that kind of voice, like that's very. I'm pretty sure it's so ingrained in him to use that voice that he would just use it, even if he wanted to stop. Like it would take a bit. So if when it gets to the point where I have to do his like thoughts, I'd probably just do it with my normal voice, like I do with Alex, but that's a whole nother issue. Anyway, hello guys, welcome back from the spoil. Welcome back from the people that wanted to skip the spoilers. Anyway, right. No, list of participants and their second pieces won't be released until a few days before the competition. Thought this kind of info was usually released at least a month before. Usually, but not always. It depends on what companies organize the competition, but who the sponsors are, etc., etc. There isn't as much of a standard as one would expect. A lot of the rules are completely different than the organizers. Depend on organizers. That's not very encouraging. I know, it's just something you gotta deal with early in your career. And the bright side, it also means that players can pick and choose what competitions they sign up for based on which sets regulations they feel more comfortable with. Not that I have the luxury of choosing, of course. I just have to sign up with everything that comes my way and pray to my lucky stars that I win. It's not really that bad. Regulations can vary from what clothes you're allowed to wear to what songs you're allowed to choose, whether or not you can have an accompanist play another instrument, things like that. What about this one? What are the rules for it? There isn't much regulation when it comes to clothing other than the statement that all participants will be adequately clothed, which is by itself pretty vague. Set lists can include any songs from a list of pre-approved composers whose names I won't even bother reciting to you. The only real regulation when it comes to songs is that you have to pick a piano solo, so accompanists are very much not allowed. To be fair, this is pretty much as close you can get to a standard when it comes to rules for competitions. Doesn't sound like there's room for individuality, though. It's like I told you before, and competitions aren't really a place for that sort of thing. Bears who want to showcase their individuality would have better time taking part in a recital. Have you ever taken part in a piano recital? Once, it was quite a few years ago. Why don't you do it again? I'd like to, but that sort of thing is impossible for someone like me. Someone like you, what does that even mean? That's... Can we just change the subject? There it is. There's the... there's that. God, I said it before and I'll say it again. June's Route is my favorite in terms of the emotions that I have when I read it. We're not even in the route yet. We're still in the character select days. But trust me, when we get there, it's fucking something. I don't know if I should pro him about it. He'd probably just get mad at me. You know, as a friend, I would want to ask, but like, God. And again, this isn't the first time he said something on that same vein. In fact, I remember him once saying the good of him becoming a pianist for reasons. Now I wonder, could that reason have anything to do with this? Come on, just tell me what the reason is. Is it really that big a deal? It's a private matter, okay? So is it like a family problem? Did your parents not agree with it or something? No, that's not... Okay, yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. I'm not doing this. Fuck, man, nah. Nope, stay quiet. No, that'd be a bad idea. He's already gotten annoyed at me once or probed him about his welfare. I doubt he's very receptive to me ignoring his request to not talk about something. I really want to know I really want to know about it, though. Downsides of being curious. Actually, now that I think about it, is there even any upside to it? You really suck at hiding things, you know. Eh? I mean, it's plain as day that you're hiding something. It's alright, I'll let it slide. You'll tell me when you're ready to tell me. Thanks, Alex-san. Don't get used to it, though. I'm doing it just this one time. Oh my god, you dick. Still not gonna tell. No, how cruel. Wonder if there would be a good time for me to ask about it. Oh boy, we're on the fucking... this thing. Christ, I don't understand why it does that for me and doesn't for others. Because I've watched other people's other playthroughs of this, and it's just doesn't do that. God, this thing I really have to be so freaking loud. My ears pierced out. Yeah, I've already read this. Yeah, as you can see, we have 6 more to go, and for him. Whereas with these two, you have 3 because you know Suichi the longest, and you only have 5 for Keiki-kun. Half the day's already gone by, and nothing exciting has happened. Other than a class discussing preparations for the festival, it's mostly just the same boring routine as studying. Without practice break it up, it gets tedious very quickly. It's kind of looking forward to a bunch with everyone, but both Suichi and Saya had to excuse themselves because of their duties. As for June, he just kind of disappeared before the bell even struck. Hence, I'm now walking around on my own trying to find something to do. Before even deciding where I wanted to go, my fate already began carrying me through a familiar path. I guess the roof is a good place to any. Man, I remember when this place used to be way different. It used to be different. God, I remember when the UI used to be so much worse. Those were some weird days, man. 2018. God, what a year. Might as well take a nap so I got nothing better to do anyway. But yeah, this is like my 4th year as a furry because August is almost over. I don't remember the exact day, but it was definitely in August 2018. That's 4 fucking years in this fandom. Christ almighty. Telling you, it'd be a great idea. Again, I'm gonna have to stick with you on that. As I'm walking out to the roof, I hear a set of voices talking very loudly. It's 2 male voices. For some reason, they sound really familiar, but I can't quite place them. Seem to hear me coming because they continue to chat as if nothing happened. Taken by my curiosity, I press myself against the wall so they can't see me, trying to listen to their conversation. Come on, pretty please, I think it'd be really fun if we got together and did it. Oh, it's been years since last did that. I'm way too out of practice. I'm sure it'd just be a bad time for you. Not sure, I just really want to do it with you. What the hell's going on here? Do it? What do they mean? Do what? They couldn't be possibly talking about that, right? In a school. Look, I already said no, okay? I need to spend quite a bit of time preparing if I'm going to do with you, otherwise there's no way I could keep up. So you're saying you'd do it if you got more time to practice? Why does this guy sound so excited? Maybe, I'm not making any promises, okay? Yay, I can't wait. What the hell's going on here? Able to stand by anymore, I walk on over their conversation and... Alex-san? Taking away by shock, I let a deafening scream. What the hell are you doing? Don't just do that all of a sudden. My ears, are they bleeding? Am I deaf? I'm pretty sure you'll find the only thing broken is his mind. What the hell are you two doing? I didn't know you two were that close. Not close? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. To hurt your conversation, you two were talking about doing it together. Doing it together. You thought we were talking about that? What is wrong with you? What are you guys talking about? These idiots thought we were talking about hooking up. Eh? Weren't you? You guys were talking about doing it together, and that would be really fun if we did it together. He was asking me to do a duet with him on a violin. What? I told him I hadn't played in a while, and he says that he thought it'd be fun to play together. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Even if we both swung that way, do you really think either of us is the type to just talk about that sort of thing so casually? Honestly, it's funny because both of them are gay. Well, he's bi, but like they're both into guys. So, oh man, I really messed up. Oops. God, I need to. Don't just oops me, jackass. Oh, I can't fucking. I'm going to laugh my head off. I need to calm down. Christ. Really tired. Still got that residue tiredness. Just oops me, jackass. Look at poor Kobayashi. I completely glitched out. June, are you alright? The man in front of his eyes remains completely emotionless. Oh boy. Jun's only alright. Jun merely stood frozen in place. I think his brain shorted out. You think? Time for plan B. Plan B. Keikun reached behind Jun's ear, gently holding on to his left one and reaching in close. What are you? Stunned by the sudden motion, I do nothing in response and... Wake up! Keislik streams directly into Jun's ear, making the tiger jump back. What's going on? Seems Keislik just forcibly rebooted Jun's systems. You sure there wasn't some sort of gentler approach? Why stick to the uncertain when I knew of something that could work? Hard to argue with that logic. You really have to scream that one in my ear? All I can hear is that from that side is buzzing. Your fault if you up like that. Need time to process. What are you, some sort of old model computer? You shouldn't completely freeze up when you're trying to deal with things. I feel kind of bad for the guy. He's rubbing the left side of his head. His ear is really hurting. Make sure to properly apologize to him, at least in my mind. Alex, son, what the hell kind of weird ideas do you have cooking up in that head of yours? Don't really have an answer to that. Sorry. That's a mood. I don't even know what to feel about this. And I'm sorry for misunderstanding. But you do have to admit you're saying some pretty misleading things. I admit to nothing. Same here, we're clearly not the ones at fault. You two could try to work with me at least a little bit here. Nope, not gonna happen. Talk about stubborn. So, you two are playing a duet, right? Trying to change the subject, I see. I'll pretend I didn't notice that. Thank you for your restraint. You're welcome. Either way, yeah, Kyobi should want to play violin with him on the duet. That'll be fun, we play the classical piece together. Well, I don't entirely reject the notion. I really don't think I'd be the best for that. I haven't played in years. Seriously, Axon, why did you tell him I played violin? Now this is my fault. Come on, Case-san, I'll give you all the time you need to practice again. Why not give it a spin? God, it's really funny because we know he's already doing the band shit. You really are pushy about this, aren't you? If he gives me what I want, you're even aware of it. Come on, Kaken, why not give it a try? Now you're on it too. Come on, just look at June. How can you say no to that cute little face? Pretty please. Shit's so unbelievable. Was the corner of his mouth curling up and smile? Just think about it, okay? Yay! June hops around, waving his arms in the air excitedly. This comic aside also warms my heart. So pure and sweet and fresh, she really reminds me of a little kid. Yeah, it's a fucking act. Jackass. So I'm pretty sure he'd get angry if I said it out loud. Don't be so happy about it, only said I'd think about it. Me is already half the battle. You really are an optimist by heart, aren't you? I wonder about that. Either way, you two will excuse me. I think I've had enough of time to clear my head. I should probably go downstairs. Okay, see you later. Talk to you later, Keikun. Thanks, see you later too. Ah, yes, I love the little thing where he's like, I wonder about that, being called an optimist at heart. Yeah. I love all the little chinks that you see in his little shell, because they're really... So, yeah, I like them. Sound in the middle door shutting close behind Keikun echoes loudly through the roof, leaving June and I here alone. By the way, Alex, how are you doing up here? It's supposed to be my question. You come here all the time. You on the other hand do not. I guess that's true. Just felt like coming upstairs, I guess. That's it. Didn't have any real reason. Does someone need a reason to go somewhere? Yeah, of course you do. Well, I didn't really have any. I just felt like coming here. It's like trying to talk to a brick wall. You really didn't have any more compelling reason to come here. Not really. I could try making one up that would make you feel better, though. Are you mocking me? I feel like you're mocking me. As always, I can't tell what's going on in his head. Tiger remains as much of a mystery to me as he was when we first met. God, that's such an interesting idea. I still want a VN that like it's a horror mystery, like murder mystery horror, but not Password, because Password fucking sucks. I hate that VN so much. But yeah, I want like a horror murder mystery where the player actually has to use their fucking brain to piece it together instead of just the characters doing it for them. That would be so fucking cool. God. And if you fail, you end up like losing the game, you get a bad ending. That'd be really fucking cool. I love it. I'd love that idea. Can't really say much about it. I just feel like one around sometimes. There's this one time when I felt like walking around at night when I'm streaking, ended up getting lost. Boy, my parents ran it when I got back then. So this guy really is a danger to himself. How? God, stop being a dick. Holy fuck, dude. I'm not even gonna try asking more details about it. I get the feeling the lack of logic just drive me nuts. This isn't funny. And as for me, this guy. Leaving the topic of your wanderlust aside, how's the progress in your rehearsal been going? I managed to perfect that song like you wanted to? I wish. It's still nowhere near the level I want it to be when I perform. Guess I'll just be patient and keep practicing. Hard time believing it can be any better than it already is. Then again, this guy's just subverting expectations. Oh, fucking hate that phrase. God, modern Hollywood has ruined subverting expectations for me. Congratulations, Rian Johnson and D&D and other writers. You've completely fucking ruined that phrase for me. Fuck y'all. No, I'll get there eventually. It's just a matter of practice. I have to admit it's a bit frustrating at times. Frustrating? I feel that practice is frustrating. Are you kidding me? Practice is nerve-wracking. It's a constant battle against myself, trying to confront my music with sincerity, trying to overcome the musician I've always been, feeling helpless whenever I don't progress as fast as I can. One of the worst feelings in the world. There were times when I felt like throwing up for all the pressure. I had no idea you could feel like this too. Yeah, 'cause he fucking hides it. God, you're dense. Thought someone like Jin was the type to always be having fun no matter what. Shut up. Always will happy and content as long as he had the piano. I never thought I could make him frustrated like that. Don't you worry about the meaning of those behind those feelings? Meaning behind them? What do you mean? I've felt like that before. To be honest, I feel like that to this day whenever I'm practicing. This feeling of anxiousness starts to take hold of me. I feel like I'm not improving. I get desperate, anxious, worried, stressed. Sometimes it makes me feel sick to my stomach. This makes me wonder if maybe those feelings mean that I don't really love tennis, that maybe I was wrong in thinking that this was for me. I think it's the opposite. The opposite? Yeah, I think it's because we feel that way that we know we truly love what we do. I mean, very much true. I don't follow. Yeah, 'cause you're a fucking dumbass. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it sucks when we feel like that, but think about it. Would you ever really worry that much about something you didn't like? I believe the reason we feel so off about things we do is because we love what we do. We love it so much that we want to devote everything we have to it. And that makes us worry when we feel like we're not making progress. God, I love June. Fucking love this dude. His feelings of helplessness are awful, but in a way, I feel like they are also wonderful. I read that wrong. Feelings of helplessness are awful, but I feel like they're also wonderful because to me, they're proof that I really love the piano more than anything else. Did I just hear a speech like that from June? June, of all people? Never thought about it this way. God, you fucking... I hate you. In a way, it's completely surprised me again. Just gotta realize a little box full of surprises. I don't even know what to say here, June. I don't say anything. It's okay to be out of words every now and then. I just really didn't expect this kind of wisdom from you of all people, that's for sure. Yeah, that's why you don't say shit like that even in your head. Why me of all people? Oops. That really came out wrong, huh? What was it supposed to mean then? You know, it's, oh man, look at the time. I don't want to be left for class, do I? Alex, answer me. Sorry, the signal's cutting out. I can't hear you well. I'm going through a tunnel. Alex, on. See ya. Get back here. You're getting chased through the school by a tiger. That was the first time in my life I felt like I was being hunted. For a guy his size, June can certainly be pretty fast when he needs to be. Wow, it's almost like you shouldn't fucking say shit like that, even in your head. My god, you just... Oh, I haven't seen Aki in a while. He's fucking cute. He's just so cute. I just realized he's a fucking Keyblade in a shirt. Oh my god. How long is this video? 30 minutes. Cool. Cool. Hey, June, sorry I'm late. Huh? Oh my god, no. Oh god. So many different voices. Whoa, why are there so many people in here? I'm gonna like sign you're here too. Yeah, I was thinking of swinging by a little earlier, but I was held up by the rep. What's everyone doing here? What are you implying? That we have no business being here? Never said anything like that. Hold your horses, man. Jin, you're jumping to conclusions again. If you say so. Ever the unfriendly one. You were all just chatting together after class and at the following June here. No, it's been a while since I've seen you, Shebkin. I sit 3 chairs away from you, but don't you just casually forget I exist like that. Also, please don't call me that. Sorry, it was an honest mistake. Don't believe him for a second, Victor. He's the type to forget about new people in a heartbeat. Agreed. It's a pretty horrible thing you just said about me. I'm sitting right here, you know. Twins shrug and sink. Took you 6 months to even tell which one of us was which. No, it took me 6 months to remember your names. I could already tell you two apart. After all, the differences are plain as day. It's still true, you tend to forget about people quite easily. Is that so? Alex, would it be that you are an airhead? Of course not. Nah, but Alex-san, you are an airhead. You're the last person I ever want to hear that from. God, those fucking eyes are scary. Hmm. Why am I always saying things before he says it? It's weird. Alex-san, your eyes are scary. June, I don't think two of all people should be saying that to him. Fuck off, you. Fuck is struggling to keep himself from laughing. No, why? Get it, new guy. This one is no self-awareness. You're sounding just like Alex-san. It's just because shut up. Don't need to rub it in. Really? Some people think rubbing is the best part. Oh my god. Shut up. Twins in the foxhole grown response to my little dirty joke. June, on the other hand, stands on the spot looking confused. He's fucking faking it. What do you mean? You don't want to know. Huh? Just take our word for it. It was awful. Sheesh, tough crowd. I don't think there are many people who found that funny. Jeez, all three of them are glaring at me. Fine, I get it. I won't make jokes like that anymore. You guys don't need to have to look at me like that. Can we just go back to our previous conversation topic? I think I'd like that. Agreed. I'm fine with that. What were you guys talking about before I showed up? We talked about a lot of things. It was mostly games and food. How's the activities out Europe is like? Not that it was a very interesting conversation. It was very interesting for me. Of course it was. So easily excited that watching paint dry might be interesting for you. Oh my god, shut up! Conversation about games, huh? Kinda want to talk about Europe a bit more, but everyone has already moved on from that. Like I said, there isn't much to tell. It's different from Japan, sure, but that doesn't make it interesting. Of course you don't think it's interesting, you grew up there. Gotta agree with you on that one. A lot of things about our country that you consider super interesting when it's really just mundane stuff. I don't think that's true. I've seen you gawking at a vending machine once because of all the different flavors of soda and snacks inside. You sold that? No, but now you admitted it. Buck's cheeks immediately flushed red. He stares at me with a gaping jaw. Foreigners are all saying, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" Alex-san, that was me. That was kind of mean. No shit. Think so? I thought it was hilarious. It was pretty clever of you to trick him like that. Ow! Shin elbows his brother in an effort to get him to stop talking. Don't you start. Jeez, you're so sensitive. Ow! Shobkun sighed from the back of his neck and looking away. Jeez, I can't believe you fell for such a childish trick. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. What the... Oh, I can't believe I fell for such a childish trick. I read that wrong. Nothing to be embarrassed about. A lot of people are awed by different things. Anything that's common in our country can be shocking to you, even if it's pretty commonplace for us. Maybe, but that was still too stupid a trick. How did I manage to fall for that? People don't usually expect me to be sly. Alex-san, did you just make other people think you're dumb? Shut up. Talk about instant karma. Not really, as far as sass goes, that was pretty tame. Well, I'm sorry if I'm not used to being witty all the time. No, you got a sharper tongue than you realize. I do? How close can you be? By the way, Victor-kun, I remember you asking around about Good Restaurant City a few days ago. Oh yeah, I did. To grab a fish from the cafeteria. How did you even find out about that? There's an information network in place, so we always are informed when people come to restaurants or food in the school grounds. It's frightening. What, seriously? Chef Coon's eyes go wide in complete and utter shock. The most shocking thing is the fact that a guy his age would believe such a ridiculous tale. Of course not. I was sitting there right here when you asked him. How could you even believe something like that? Duh. I can't. I'm not in the mood to laugh. Jin doubles over and about over harsh laughter, gasping for air as it continues on for quite some time. Shevkin stares him with the defendant pow and his cheeks tinted red. This is the second time you guys have made a fool out of me. Sorry, you just kind of struck me as the kind of idiot who'd fall for a stupid story like that. Hey, things one to no one. Hey, don't now you're offended. He's not wrong there, Jin. Not you two. You guys really make a fuss out of nothing. That's true. Can we get back to the conversation I was trying to have? No bat sidetracking this time, Jin. Jeez, sorry, just having tried some fun. God knows you can go on forever when you start talking about food. Wait till these two bicker. It's hard to believe they're actually close. Either way, I have some restaurants I can recommend if you want. I know a ton. It's true. Jen actually runs a mini food blog on the school's website. It's pretty popular, too. Well, that sounds super cool. You're easily impressed, aren't you? Like you're one to talk. Well, I think I might as well listen to the conversation, too. I'll write down the ones that sound the nicest so I can go once they save up some money. Okay, let me see. Where do I start? God, we're skipping that. Thank fucking Christ. Bell rings to signal the end of lunch break. Wow, are we going for that long? Very informative. Yeah, for sure. Now I'll be able to eat something other than the convenience store meals. Always cook for yourself. But I didn't get to eat yet. Something tells me you're gonna go the rest of the day here and you complain. My lunch. Sorry, big guy. I don't think anyone knows the time passing. Yeah. Jin scowls, gritting his teeth. Way too upset for just a missed meal. Yeah, dude, my stomach won't like me for this either. I was only going to have the cafeteria's nasty food anyway, so no real loss for me. Even someone just moved here already can tell our cafeteria food is bad, huh? Well, yeah, that thing just looks and tastes foul. Here, I thought he'd be glorifying it because it's real Japanese food. Just foreigner stereotypes aren't always correct. God, you're so fucking hung up on this shit. Also, probably mentally stereotyping him. Come on, bro. Let's get back to the classroom. We got at least 5 minutes before class starts. You can at least part of your food. But I won't be able to buy the cafeteria's yakisoba bread. Seriously, why do you even want that thing in the first place? It's horrible. Two walk in the room whilst bickering about food once again. Why is it whenever these two fighting, subject is almost always food? I've asked myself this question for years now. It's like the only thing they can't agree on. They should probably head back too. There isn't much to the ones that the teacher comes back anyway. Oh, wait. Jin calls it a vodka as soon as Shevkin begins walking away. Miezdu, do you need anything? No, I was just wondering if you'd come over here after class and watch him rehearse. Don't think I've ever heard you inviting anyone other than me to watch him rehearse. Hell, it makes a fuss when I tried to suggest I watch him. Being replaced? Shevkin stretches his chin as considering the proposition, and opens about the huge smile. I'm sorry, maybe later. I'm still trying to get settled in. There's a lot of things I need to do. I have a pile of homework that needs doing, and I haven't even finished unpacking all my stuff yet. Man, you've been here for over 2 weeks, haven't unpacked yet? Oh, okay. Sorry, John. I'll be sure to make sure to watch some other time, okay? Okay. Oh boy. Fox leaves the room as well, leaving Jun and I alone inside. So you want Shevkun to watch you rehearse, huh? Gotta say I'm a bit surprised. I don't think I've ever seen you invite anyone before. Yeah, it felt weird, but kinda worried about him. Worried? Why? Doesn't interact much with people in our class. I can kinda understand that. Most of the people there have known each other for years, so it's hard to find a group to hang out with. Lucky enough that you guys befriended me, but not everyone is that lucky. I guess I just want to help him like you guys helped me. Well, I never seem to the type to worry about things like this. You're a lot more mature than you look. Why do I feel I was supposed to be an insult? It's not. Don't worry about it. You're really be the type to worry about other people. Of course I do. What do you take me for? If I didn't worry about others, then I'd be some sort of psychopath. Fuck off. Think you're exaggerating a little tiny bit there, but I see your point. Still, I just didn't think you paid attention to notice that kind of thing, that's all. Again, I feel like I should be insulted. You should. sorry. Is it alright if I come watch rehearsal later, or was that just the offer just for Shevkun? Of course not, Alex. Unless on your own I practice, you're always welcome to come watch. Damn, saying some of the faces will make it a face like this is a low blow. Thanks, I'll be sure to swing by later. We should probably head back now, though. Okay. Why is my heart racing? Oh my god, dude. Fucking 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Boy. Yeah, idiot. Maybe you shouldn't have. And we're back here again. Cool. I feel like half of these characters like Days are just in this fucking room. Whoa, 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 what piece is this? I should know. I know this one. I just remember the name. Smell of dust and chalk permeates the air. Today again, I came to this old music room to watch June rehearsing. Usually watching him play would calm me. Seeing his entranced figure as he gracefully played his arms dancing across the keys to a satisfaction. Might even dare call it happiness. Today, like always, I watch him as he plays the same old piano. It's the same song he's been practicing lately, even if I know nothing about music, I could always appreciate it. But unlike other times I've watched, the air feels tense. God, he's so fucking good, though. Can't quite put my finger on it. With my limited knowledge, nothing he's doing seems to be wrong. Yet, in a sense, it all feels wrong. Drew moves with desperation is unlike him. His body moves jerkily, almost mechanically. Every now and then I see his ears twitching. His tail lashes around, his eyes keep fluttering open, whereas he normally has them closed the whole time. His expression looks to be anything but peaceful, he looks strained. More ways than one I worry. Not knowing what's happening, I really sit and watch the performance. Calling it grating would probably be a stress, but at the same time, seeing it makes a heartache. Mouth curves and his lips quiver, looks like he's gritting his teeth. At this point, I'm absolutely convinced something is wrong. I consider to myself whether I should stop his performance, but I also know how he is. He'll probably kick me out if I interrupt him halfway. Get my own teeth trying to get myself sitting down. This is nothing like those times I came to watch. It scares me from the back of my mind. I keep having bad thoughts. Has he been pushing himself again? Knowing him, the possibility sounds completely believable. Even though I promised I'd stop bothering him about it, I can't but worry. If he hurts himself because he's been being overburdening himself as an athlete, seeing the damage that overpricing cause, not just to your body but to your mind, I just want this to stop. This performance to stop. Please just make him stop. Nearly an eternity last note rings out. Jin sits perfectly still, panting in his seat. Want to reach out to him and say something, but my throat merely contracts uselessly. Struggle to find my words. What do you think? As he always does, June asked me for my feedback to performance. Usually I had nothing but praise to give him, even if I wanted to. I know nothing of music, so I couldn't criticize. But today, even as he looked at me and tried to smile, his strain in his face was obvious. June, are you... are you alright? Of course I am. Liar. I... I just felt like something was wrong. You didn't play like you usually do. Felt wrong somehow. Even as I'm trying to explain my worries, I can't come up with a coherent enough words to explain my thoughts. It felt wrong. A fifth grader could hardly come with a better explanation. It was no good. Somehow he looks so pitiful as he mumbles those words. Disappointment is clearly obvious in his eyes. Whether he's disappointed at me or himself, I don't know. But I still feel guilty. As though I just yelled at a small, frail little kitten. I know there's a fair comparison, but I can't help but feel that way. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring you down. It's just words die in my throat. Just, without missing a beat of critical information, compose myself, afraid to say the words I'm thinking. He's already gotten mad at me for it before. I'm afraid how he might of react of if I bother him with this subject again. But the rational part of my brain trumps over my fear, reminding me of more important things than that. I'm worried, June. You seemed out of it the entire day. Thought you were just distracted during class, but now, even when you were playing, it felt like you were overexerting yourself. It looked like you were in pain. I'm fine, you don't have to worry about me. Completely surprised by his reaction. Expect him to get annoyed, expect him to yell, expect him to kick me out. His voice comes out meek, almost pleading, as if he desperately wanted me to believe him. You don't look or sound fine. Right on a repeat of last time. Last time? The day I had to force you to go to the school doctor because you were having chest pains. Yeah, wasn't chest pain. I told you it was shortness of breath. Like I'm gonna believe that. Telling you I'm fine. Of course you're not fine. I think I know what you have. You do? Yeah. You're having heart problems if you're overweight, aren't you? Alex-san, I am not amused. Huh? Just call me fat. But, I mean, it's kinda true. Alex, I didn't want to kick you. What did I do? If it's not that, then what's going on with you? I... I... just really tired. I didn't sleep last, and I've also got a cold. You don't look like you have a cold. It's because I'm not coughing doesn't mean I don't have a cold. My head is spinning, running a fever, my throat hurts. Why didn't you say something earlier? Why'd you even come to school at all today? Didn't want to make you worry. You know how you are. If you know I'm sick, you'd be fussing over me all day. You're not lying to me, are you? Why won't you answer? Why you look at me like that? June? Yes, I promise I'm not lying. If that's the case, then you really should be resting. You should head to the doctor's office. See, this is exactly what I didn't want to tell you. Are you seriously, we're rehearsing right now? You need to rest. You can't keep pushing your body like that. Told you I'm fine. And I told you you're obviously not fine. Come on, just do what I'm telling you already. But why is it always to be so difficult? I'm trying to argue with a child. Come on, June, please. Don't look at me like that. It's hard to say no. That is the point. Just a little more. I feel like I need to practice a little more. I feel like I just need a little more practice for today. No, you need to rest. Come on, you should know better than anyone that you won't get anywhere by practicing in this state. Certain mistakes because of your condition, and they'll end up sticking to you like a bad habit. It's hard to get rid of. You're just hurrying your own progress. Here's those words, his shoulders drop and his gaze softens. Damn it. Look, if I managed to get to him. Definitely don't want that to happen. Shh, you can be so stubborn. Sort of attitude isn't always cute, you know. Gonna do as I say and head home now. I guess so. There's no point arguing with you. You're even more stubborn than I am. Damn right I am. It's not something to be proud of, you know. If it gets you to rest, and of course it is. You walk to the doctor's office. There's no need. I'm just gonna go home. Home, but the doctor's office is a better place for... Feels too much like a hospital. I can't relax in there. I guess that's fair. Do you need me to walk you home? Nah, it's alright. I kind of be alone with my thoughts. Thoughts? Plural? Something wrong with that? No, not at all. Everything's fine. Just dandy. If you say so. Can I ask you to handle the cleaning of the room for me? Usually I take care of it every day after I finish rehearsing, but of course, leave it to me. I'll make sure this place is spotless so you can just relax. Thanks. Jim picks up the bag and stands up, looking me up and down one final time. Guess I'm gonna head home now. See you later. Get well. I will, thank you. Wonder if everything really is okay. God, what the I swear this entire time I've been fucking yelling at Yuichi and Alex. It's really hard not to when he's such a dick. When he's such a dick at times, man. It's hard. Been thinking over a lot of stuff since I last saw June. wondering what I could do to help him feel better. It's plain to see the distress has been taking a toll on him, so I've thought of ways I could potentially try to help without also being intrusive and annoying. In the end, all I could come up with a silly little care package. I brought all of June's favorite sweets as well as some vitamin pills and some tasty food. Want to make sure he's eating, even if it's junk food, it's still better than nothing. Can't wait to see his face when I give this to him. Hey, pardon me for the intrude. Huh? First, I don't see anything. Tiger, I expected to find some front piano isn't there. For a second, I think that he might have taken my advice to heart and decided to take a break to rest today. Feeling satisfied, I ready myself to step outside and close the door. Then, for some reason, a chill runs over my spine. Call it instinct or premonition, but something in me tells me to investigate further. Step inside the room, begin to walk over to the piano. Lumped over on the floor is a tiny figure of a tiger dressed in a school uniform. He's fallen over behind the piano, hidden from view for anyone who hasn't bothered him more than cursory glance in the room. June? Suddenly thought I run towards him. June, are you alright? That's when I notice it. A small puddle of blood forming around his head. What the fuck? Did I fuck up? Look up and see a few drops of blood rain down the edge of the piano. No way. Just put in my bag, reaching for a piece of cloth or anything I used to put pressure on it. Come on. Clean shirt. Come on, June, answer me. From the basic first aid that I learned a few years ago in school, it's no use. Mine is racing too fast to properly think. Help, someone, anyone, please help. I'm not yelling that. Not yelling that. That would be bad. June was taken to the hospital a few minutes afterwards. Don't know if anything I did past calling her up was useful at all. Wasn't allowed to ride with him in the ambulance for some reason. Instead, the school doctor went with them. I stood there. Did I fuck up? In the school gate, the cut of my shirt so while watching them was running away, I felt so small. Useless. What the fuck? Did I fuck up? What the fuck? What the fuck happened? My memory is such garbage, my god. Pristine white walls and floors, a slight smell of dust mixed in with sanitizer, an endless array of numbered doors. The feeling I got when I walked in the hospital was one of dread and nostalgia. The last time I've been to a hospital was when Aki was born. Just a few days before that, I was also in the hospital when my dad was pronounced dead. I hate this place. And this time I also wanted to here for a not so pleasant reason. Guys really didn't have to go to your way to visit me. Dropped by just after school to come visit the stubborn little tiger that had been admitted here after a freak accident. You're crazy if you think that we just let you rot alone in a hospital without coming to see you. Michi-san. You shouldn't act so surprised. We hardly seem like the most of that idea. Casey glances over the mountain of rat presents on a bedside table and up almost 40 centimeters high. Seems some people don't skip class to keep you company, huh? Shevkun and Sora both are sitting next to June's bed, looking at us awkwardly. Sort of get why Sora comes since June's neighbor, but why are you even here, Shevkun? June's been really nice to me since I moved here. I thought I'd return the favor making sure he wasn't alone. Though it turns out I didn't really have to. Don't you guys, you didn't have to. Nonsense, it was only a pleasure to spend time with you. Same here. Just trying to feel bad for having to skip class to spend time with June. Agreed. Yeah, I kinda feel like a sucky friend now. Oh, don't you guys start on that too. Alright, sorry. By the way, I'm sorry I don't have chairs in here for everyone. I can call a nurse and ask her to bring more if you guys want. Don't be silly, we're fine where we are. I'm not gonna complain just because we have to stand up. We're fine. Although if you'd like, I could get you into a top of the line hospital in a heartbeat. Please don't go through that sort of trouble for me. There's no way I could pay you back for it. Not asking you to will be no trouble for me. A few days in a high private hospital would hardly leave a dent in my wallet. Yeah, it's one of the things that scares me. Huh? Nothing. By the way, June, if you don't mind telling us, how'd you even get here in the first place? You know how the accident happened. When an accident goes stiff. June cautiously forgot how to react to it. For a second, his neutral expression gave us quite a fright. And stupid. I tripped my shoelaces when I was getting up and I hit my head on the piano. Next thing I know, I'm in the hospital. How did we even manage such a feat? Sweet you had those kids get in the stomach, send him the hair back a few steps. Ow! Important things are alright now. Everything else was there to help you when he did. Don't get me wrong, but I really appreciate this help. My history wasn't really that bad. How come there was so much blood? Well, there are quite a few blood vessels in the head, so even minor injuries can bleed quite a lot. So I was scared to death for absolutely no reason. Good to know. It's not like that. You were still very helpful. There was no way to know if it was serious or not without getting me to hospital. If it's not that bad, how come you haven't been discharged yet? Doctor said they wanted to keep me in observation to make sure there's nothing wrong with me. Sounds a bit overkill to me for some head trauma. I've already been here for 24 hours. Kinda surprised at the level of care you guys have in Japan. There were nurses coming and going out of his room all the time to check up on him. Never knew you got such attentive care for regular injury. That's not normal, though. They're going above and beyond here for some reason. Really, why? I can't really answer that. Is that so? I didn't really expect that level of care from public hospital. Things aren't gonna be bad just because you're not private, you know. I understand your argument. Remain unconvinced. Really sound like a snobbish rich guy every now and then. I think whatever you like, I still keep my opinion. We're impossible. Can you two behave? Do you guys need to bicker everywhere you go? What are you talking about? Just having some fun. No need to be so serious all the time. We are in a hospital, you know. It's alright, Alex. Seeing the two of them like this is kind of relaxing. It just feels right. So you're saying they bicker so much it'd be weird if they weren't fighting. It's kind of a sad thing to say. Well, I can see that Joan is in good hands now. I need to get home. I need to be home soon. My parents want to call me to check up on things that are going for me, so I might as well leave now. No, me too. I still got a club I'm affiliated for to practice. Okay, thanks for keeping me company, guys. Oh, and for the presents too. Don't mention it. If you need anything, I'll drop by later to bring you some more games. Brought me so many already, I doubt we'll try them before I get discharged. None wrong having some variety. I suppose. Wish I could bring you something too, but I didn't bring a lot of games with me from France. I only have one of my consoles, and it's not a portable one. Don't need to worry about that. Really, you guys have done so much for me. Just returning the favor. Feel free to come whenever you need to hang out. I'll come if I'm available. Okay. See you guys later. Bye, everyone. See ya. Thanks for the help. Yeah, thanks for keeping an eye on him so he doesn't hurt himself again. You have to take care on the way home. The room is definitely a lot less cramped with fewer people inside. Slide is a missed opportunity to sit down on the free chairs as soon as they leave. We're leaving the three of us to fight for the remaining one. How you feeling? Any residual symptoms or something like that? Yeah, I just feel a little bit tired. I guess I've been overworking myself too hard lately. You really are an idiot for going to such extremes. Oh, please, as if you have any right to complain to him about that. Indeed, I've seen you practice until you literally dropped. Well, do as I say, but don't do as I do. That's the weak excuse I've heard one. Oh, shut up. You've seen nothing, though. He's way worse when we were kids. Is that so? Could you please not give him more ammunition to use against me? It's your fault for saying something so blatantly hypocritical. You're way too fussy. Says the one who fusses about everything and could be all she does. I'm just looking out for him. It's called being a good friend. It's called being annoying. No, you too, Sean. What about you, June? Sorry, Alex, you're on your own. No way, even you. Face it, you've lost. Trip all my friends, what a truly horrible way to die. You really have a penchant for the dramatic, don't you? Thank you. I'd like to thank my mother and my brother for supporting me. Oh, so this is an award ceremony now. Thanks, guys, I really appreciate it. Appreciate what? This tomfoolery? Their tomfoolery? Yeah, this is just a daily occurrence, right? I know, but it's so refreshing to see right now. You need to get depressed in the hospital. This is the most comfortable place after all. Last night was really rough for me, so this is definitely a nice change of pace. I'd have spent the night here if I knew. I really should have come if I knew. Nah, don't worry about that. Really, it's not that you guys are here now. That's all that matters to me. Thanks. Of course we're here, like we'd abandon one of our own. You'll stuck with us now, but to get used to it. I don't mind that at all. By the way, Alex even brought you a gift. Really? So you trying to just put me on the spot out of nowhere? Oh, please, you're gonna give him this even before he got put in the hospital. Don't wuss out now. Way too blunt sometimes. You were gonna give me something before I got sent to the hospital? Yeah, I put together a care package for you. I was gonna give it to you on the day you had your accident. I was gonna bring it over to you when I found you. No way. Here, it's nothing grand, just some other stuff you got on the table. I got ton of good stuff, but well, I put this together because I was worried about you. Some of your favorite sweets and some vitamin pills. Alex-san. Thank you, Alex-san. It's no big deal. You're blushing. Shut up. Eh? Do you remember the little basket I'd given him? Inside was such a small keychain. What's this? Oh, right, it's not one of the stores I went to when I was buying stuff for your care package. I kind of thought of you when I saw it, so I decided to buy it. Sorry, that was too corny, huh? Yeah, it was. Probably the sappiest thing I've ever seen. I'm embarrassed for you. You guys are the worst. Don't worry about them, Alex-san. I love it. Really? Yeah, it's really cute. Thank you. Glad you liked it. Oh my god, this is so sweet. I think I'm gonna throw up. Oh, shut up, Soichi. You really are an ass. Of course I am. Isn't that why you love me? No comments. God, that was fucking cute day. I love that. Stay with Jun and Shan until visitation hours ended. Walked back home with Soichi in the day, thinking about everything that's happened lately. For some reason, I feel a sense of creeping dread in the back of my head, back of my mind. Wasn't it already 17th, or am I just losing it? I feel like I'm losing it. One more day, and then this video will be over. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this final day, and then the video will be over. Decided to get up a little earlier than normal to go visit June in the hospital. Feel a bit woozy around waking up at a time I'm not used to, but consider it a worthy sacrifice if it means I can brighten his day even just a little. Wait, is that June? See him at the hospital with his parents. Alex-san? Good morning, what are you doing out here? I got discharged this morning, so my parents are taking me home. Ah, Mitsumiku, and it's a pleasure to meet you again. Say, I saw your match to Perfectional Flyers, I was really amazed by... Do you really don't have time for this right now? Oh, right. It's good to see you again, too, sir. Jun's dad's just as intense as the first time I met him. Can we talk about something less embarrassing? Oh, sweetie, are you embarrassed by us? Of course I am. Blunt? You don't mince words sometimes. Why would I? Wait, they're smiling, laughing. Thought they found my response, but they'd like it. What a weird family. By the way, Alex-san, what are you doing here? Wanted to check up on you before you went to school. Thanks for worrying about me, but as you can see, I'm perfectly fine now. When your head is already healed? Yep, it was a pretty minor cut, so it healed in time. No time. The doctors also said there was no sign of concussion, so I'm free to go. It's great. I'm glad nothing bad happened. Mom, Dad, Alex-san was who found me when I collapsed and called for help. He's the reason I got treatment so fast. Oh, is that so? I didn't know that. We're really in your debt. Who knows what could happen if you hadn't found him? Just 4 minutes and his heart might not have recovered. His heart? Don't mind them. Dad thinks just because I bled a little, my heart was going to stop beating. I already told him it wasn't nearly enough blood to cause any serious problems, but he won't listen. I don't know. It certainly looked a lot of blood to me at the time. Really wasn't that bad. If it were, I wouldn't be getting discharged already. I guess you're right. Well, Thank you very much for taking such good care of our son, Michimiku-kun. We really are grateful for your help. When it was nothing, I'm happy to help him. He's a good friend. See, I told you, Alexander's a really good person. That's not really a big deal. It is to us. Either way, if you'll forgive us, we have to take June back home. Just be careful. We're gonna take him home for a few days to get Brian, and he should be back to school in no time, though. Mom, I already told you that's unnecessary. Can't fault your mother for worrying, June. I guess not. See you later, Alexander. Thanks for dropping by to visit me. Of course, see ya. Why do I still have this awful feeling in my chest? Well, shit. Well, thanks everybody for watching. That's pretty much all of June's character select day is done, and now the route is all that is left. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. It was quite fun, honestly. Yeah. See ya, motherfuckers.